We are embroiled in a little tiny bit of a controversy with James Charles. The fat, and by the way, it's not because he's got a bigger, fatter ass than me.
Because he doesn't.
Now that you say that,
that's a whole different issue. People be like, Ethan, you're just mad because he has a fatter ass than you.
I actually have not seen anyone say that, but now I doubt everything.
Yeah, there's definitely an ulterior motive. By the way, you can compare ass to ass and decide for yourself who has a fatter ass. And I do want to preface this by saying that I have nothing personal about James Charles. And my intention with this of calling him out was not, I really, really wanted to avoid drama. And that's why I private messaged him before going public with this. But like, the thing is, I mean, you guys know because you guys are fans, but a lot of people don't understand is that that hoodie is like our most iconic piece. And it's our #1 seller. It has been for years. And like James Charles making, it's exactly the same hoodie.
It's actually been ripped off a lot too. But normally, like...
Here, let me show it because people may not know.
We wouldn't really do anything about it because what can you do? But I think in this case, it just kind of hurt because it's a fellow YouTuber who's actually got way bigger influence than we do.
Yeah, way big.
And so it just kind of hurts. But, you know.
Well, the thing is, like,
these things do happen.
There's tons of websites like Zazzle and
Zayful.
There's
Yeah,
tons of
like
websites.
did a complete exact copy of it.
People all over the internet have been doing that.
Yeah.
And then, but like, the thing is that, well, here I tweeted out, I didn't know, we didn't invent color blocking, which is, again, something that I really stand behind because color blocking is very popular and a lot of people do color blocks. And I would never dream of saying, you know, oh, you own color block. We own color blocking and you're stealing. So, but the thing is here is that I'm having a hard time with his merch because this is the exact same design as Hila's. And combined with the fact that his audience is so huge, they're going to start accusing us of plagiarism. What do you think? So here's his hoodie. And then here's our hoodie. It's the same sleeve color.
Hi, sisters.
Teal and purple. The same body color. It's just a little lighter, really. Same hood. Even the hood and the drawstring are yellow. The sleeves are yellow. I mean, it's literally exactly the same. And so, and then here's the thing that blew my mind is like on Vine, because now I'm like I'm the up and coming Vine superstar.
It's called TikTok.
Oh no, TikTok. TikTok superstar of 2020. Whatever, Vine.
You're so big on TikTok.
Yeah, you're so big on Vine.
Dude, I'm almost up to 100,000 followers in like 1 week.
You're a sensation.
I am a sensation. Thank you for finally saying that.
You do have a really like natural talent at it. It's like you were meant for it.
It's a shame that I got started so late. Yeah. And now the news just came through that this Sunday they're going to stop downloads and updates, which I'm so gutted now. TikTok is my home.
I actually see Ethan like
I'm
really
distraught.
depressed this morning about it.
I don't know what to do.
Like on a real level.
Because like 2 weeks ago I was
Trump
like,
has no need to ban TikTok.
I think it's too loud then. Sorry.
I think that 2 weeks ago I was like, fuck TikTok. They're a threat to our national security. Shut it down. And now I'm like, TikTok is our home.
Not kidding.
I hope
TikTok is my home.
I hope that they can work it out, though. I really hope that. Anyway, look at the views on James Charles' TikTok. He's like mega famous, and he's friends with all these crazy ass superstars there. He even had this girl. What's her name? Charlie or what?
Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, dude. By the way, I saw a stat. She got 7 billion views last month on TikTok.
Whoa.
In a month?
Yes, in a month.
Oh my
What?
God.
Yes.
Wow.
So here's all the TikToks where he was promoting the hoodie. That has a combined view count of like 60 mil. Yeah, 60 million. Maybe more. I mean, maybe more. So
I don't really think it looks like your hoodie.
You think it looks like my hoodie?
No, I don't think it looks like your hoodie at all.
What? Why are you saying that?
Because it's more pastel-y than yours.
Are you making a joke?
I'm
Fuck you, Dan.
I'm repeating what I saw in a lot of comments of people that were in denial.
They're saying
about
it's more past. Well, the people I saw who are in denial about it I think they didn't look too close because what they were saying was like, oh, like they're like, the Sidemen has a color block hoodie. You're going to call them out? And I'm like, no, it's different colors. It's completely different. This is the same exact colors in the same exact spot. I mean, the yellow trim, the yellow draw cords, it's literally a carbon copy.
I know. I couldn't believe. I was being sarcastic. I couldn't
Thank
believe
you.
some of the denialism that I was seeing.
Anyway,
it doesn't
the
look anything like it.
situation-
But hold on.
Yeah.
What does AI Ian think about it? Did James Charles steal our design, AI Ian? Wait, I can't.
Wait, what is happening?
Hello? I can't see. I don't know what happened with this call. How do I pull
You
up?
know, I don't think they look similar at all. I'm really actually, I've already pre-ordered a handful of them. I think they're going to really,
A handful? Why do you need so many?
well, you know, there's 7 days in the week, Ethan.
Right. Do you even have arms or like a whole torso?
Oh, what, now you're anti-arm? Whoa.
Wait, is that...
Whoa.
Hold on, AI Ian. Is that our color block hoodie in the garbage?
Garbage.
Just doing a little spring cleaning. I don't know what you're talking about. This whole thing?
This guy, I mean, I brought you into this world, and you're going to come here and support James Charles ripping our hoodie off? I mean, this is outrageous.
Wait, this is a hoodie? Oh, I've been using it as a dish rag. Oh, no.
Wow. Well, thanks for the $85. What? You listen to that? You just listen to that? That sounds like a fever dream. All right, let's get rid of him. AB, how you doing? You're looking sharp. You're looking sharp, man.
Oh, thank you. You like it?
You look so good, bro.
Thanks, man.
Thank
OG
you.
piece right here.
Yeah, OG. 2017, all the way back.
2017.
Anyway, so like I basically just out of pure self-preservation was like, look, we thought about it for a few days because it started popping up more and more. People being like, hey, James Charles is ripping your shit off, And I thought about it for a long time. And I DM'd him in the DMs, and I want to share it so fucking bad because he brought it up when I messaged him. He's like, here, let me show you. Let me show you what he responded to me. He says, when you DM'd me yesterday, I sent you the original photo that inspired my collection. Explained I've never seen your brand, but also asked what you wanted me to do. You didn't reply. After last year, I vowed to keep conversations private and create solutions, not drama. So, when I DM'd him, first of all, he was super dismissive and flippant and rude because my intention was to be like, I don't want it to come public and I want to talk to him first and just see what he has to say. And he was like, I've never heard of your brand. I don't know anything about it. And I don't know what you're talking about. And I already made it. There's nothing I can do. And he was like super rude too. He's like, why are you even messaging me? He said, why are you even messaging me? Are you just trying to start drama? Mm-hmm. But if I was trying to start drama, I would have just tweeted and not messaged him. And then he goes like, well, we should resolve this in the DMs. And then he says, I asked what you wanted to do and you didn't respond, which is not true. I said...
I mean, he said he's going to sell them anyway. So what is there to do about it?
Well, but it's literally not true. He said, I'm going to talk to my design team and get back to you. And 3 days passed. And so I was like, well, there's just nothing's going to happen. And I have to protect our brand and your work because, again, he's going to sell 1 billion of these hoodies and he's just going to kill this style, which is our, frankly, bread and butter.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to kill the style, but it's fine. I think that it was fine to make it public just so people are aware, and that's it.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that.
But again, you saw the 60 million people are like, they don't know. And I think it's a little, if it was just a little tiny bit different, I wouldn't have said a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's identical, and that's the part that kills me, right? So anyway, also he goes, he also this is the part that I really want to share, but you won't let me. The thing is, he brought up the DM, so I feel like he's saying it's okay to share it.
He's not.
But he literally said after I confronted him, and I hadn't seen this colorway here, he says, oof, just to give you a heads up, it appears that this one has the exact same colors and it looks like the design team totally ripped you off. He literally said
Yeah.
that.
My sisters.
And I said, wow, so it doesn't seem like a coincidence, does it? And he said, it's not. He says, it does not appear to be a coincidence. So he literally admit that they ripped us off in the DM.
It seems pretty clear that potentially he personally was not aware, although that is very questionable too. But let's say that it was not. Someone on his team was. But it doesn't matter. I mean, ultimately, it's his responsibility.
Yeah, that's the thing he keeps skirting around. Is like, oh, my designers did it. But, like, it's your company. And I totally believe
Right.
that he wouldn't, by the way. When I first saw that, I figured, like, oh, there's no way he would knowingly just rip us off. It must have been someone in his team, and he wasn't aware. But now he's trying to say, like, I've never seen your brand. I don't know anything about Teddy Fresh. I never heard of Teddy Fresh. And then now a bunch of people are like, dude, your best friend is wearing Teddy Fresh. And
He also said to you, like, our audience is completely different too, so I wouldn't even worry.
Oh, yeah,
And
that-
it's like, that's actually not true.
well, that was such a douchey comment. He goes, well, anyway.
I don't think he's aware of the size or audience of Teddy Fresh.
No,
And
he
it's
doesn't.
actually just not true. It's a lot on TikTok. And
Yeah.
he is a lot on TikTok, so it is the same people.
It is. Well, yeah, and that whole premise is just so douchey and dismissive. He goes,
Yeah.
he goes, well, anyway, even if I did rip you off, it's not even the same audience, so it won't matter. I was like, okay. I wish I could share this conversation with you guys.
Well, we just did.
Yeah, I guess, but people got to see to believe, man. The thing is, he was just super rude to me, and I was trying to be really polite, but I don't know. Yeah, and then the irony on top of it all, because James Charles acts like this whole thing is so crazy, but like this tweet from September 2019 really shows that he knows what it's like. There was another company that knocked off his color palette. And so he tweeted this, and he called them out on Instagram. He said, there are so many colors you can put into an eyeshadow palette. And I'm not claiming to own specific colors, but when you copy the exact shades and layout from my palette without even trying to hide it, clown emoji. I mean, he's describing exactly what happened.
Right.
So he should have some empathy for where we're coming from instead of being so flippant and dismissive. Because whether he knows it or not, he is that big company.
Right.
You know, he's going to sell like a bajillion of that shit. So.
We have people in the chat right now saying that they're fans of both H3 and James Charles, just for the record.
Yeah, I know
I mean,
a lot of people that are.
He has so many fans. I mean, his audience.
He's way bigger than us. Obviously, there's an overlap.
Right.
And it's the same age. Like, I mean, there's a range, obviously, but there's a lot of the same people.
This was it, by the way. And like, yeah, I see the comparison, but I would even go as far as to say that his hoodie is way more of a direct ripoff than this is. You know? And he had like this whole thing he wrote up, which I'm not going to read, but, you know. He talks about how it's his artistic integrity and he spent all this time on the colors and then they're just going to rip him off. And I'm like, dude, I just don't know why you don't have more empathy for us if you're willing to say all that stuff in your own defense. You know? And there's actually, let me go over to, have you guys heard of Ethan Klein, H3 TikTok? He's kind of a huge up-and-comer in 2020. Let me show you, because, just mute that. When you see it next to each other like this, you can really see, I mean, it looks like he's wearing my hoodie. And by the way, Theodore was so cute when I was filming this. And I didn't even know he was standing there looking at the camera. And then when I looked back at the video, he was with me, right? But I didn't know he was staring. And then when I looked back, it was so cute. And he was like, he saw himself in the TikTok, and then he smiled and looked away. He got all embarrassed. He's so fucking awesome. And so cute. Oh my God. He's the best ever. Ethan Klein.
Another thing is people are only focusing on the colors, but the placement, like I don't know any other hoodie that has that placement of the colors in that way.
It's identical. I mean, it's the same hoodie. That's the thing. Even if you use the same colors in a different placement, let's say that this sleeve was the body and this was the sleeve, I wouldn't have said anything.
It's just all the factors together. It's the fact that we are from the same environment. We do business in the same way. We're on the same platforms. that all is combined together to just feel very bad. That's all.
Right.
So that's that. And anyway, I think for the most part, anyone who isn't like a ride or die James Charles fan or Keemstar totally understands where we're coming from. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to I don't want to seem like a petty whiny bitch, but like, you know, it's exactly the same.
H3H3 is fucking innocent.
He changed his tune on us. Beautiful.
Nice.